Hey everybody, it is Tuesday evening and I'm Dr. Lisa Gordon. I am coming to you to talk about sugar addiction tonight. I am a chiropractor and a master of nutrition response testing. And what I want to talk to you about is sugar addiction. How do you know if you are a sugar addict? Craving or preferring sugary or starchy foods like desserts, breads, pasta, candy, soda, even artificial sweeteners are indications that sugar may have more control over you than you would like. So why does this matter? What's the problem with craving sugar? The thing is that your brain gets addicted to sugar like a drug addict's brain gets addicted to its drugs. So whether it's cocaine, heroin, nicotine, in other words, cigarettes, or even vaping, it's very hard to stop. The reason for this is that the addiction in the brain is actually starting to control you. And the reason that sugar is so dangerous is that inflammation is what it causes in the body. Too much sugar causes inflammation, and we know that inflammation is the main cause of illness and disease. Therefore, sugar can be directly linked to your body's inability to stay healthy and to heal itself. This can lead to hormone imbalance, mood changes, sleep trouble, memory loss, any number of symptoms. It can cause joint pain. A lot of my patients come in and they just have joint pain and they can't stay well and they can't sleep and their hormones are off. Some people have thyroid issues. Other people are having a hard time going through their periods or through menopause. Men have trouble with prostate issues. All of these things can be linked to too much sugar, as well as other things for sure. But sometimes we don't necessarily look back far enough in the lead up to disease. So if a body is going wrong in any of these ways, sometimes we can look back to, well, let's just look at the hormones or let's just look at the digestion and let's just handle those things. But there might be a cause prior to that that can be handled without too much trouble. And I say without too much trouble, except that the problem is that sugar is hard to kick. So when I say kicking sugar, I don't even mean never having another dessert or never having another piece of bread. Not at all. But what I mean is it controlling you or are you able to make choices about it? And then having something sometimes and not needing it. Because if you're tending to go for desserts or tending to go toward bread or tending to go toward starchy treats, that sort of thing, it could indicate that sugar has control over you, especially if you're having other symptoms. So the reason for this inflammation causing illness, mood changes, sleep trouble, memory loss, hormone imbalance, is that sugar interferes with your body's ability to absorb the nutrition you need. So you can actually get malnourished from eating too much sugar. I'm going to repeat that because it's very important. Sugar interferes with your body's ability to absorb the nutrients you need. So you can actually get malnourished by eating too much sugar. So eating sugar can interfere with your ability to have a strong immune system, which is so important these days, all the time. But these days, we're all wearing masks and we're concerned about washing our hands even more than we used to. We're so afraid of getting sick. And what if we had the innate ability to ward off illness? What if we could go through even flu season, COVID season, if that exists, in terms of maybe it'll become a season instead of running our lives right now? But you will be less worried about getting sick if you're not malnourished. and if you know what to eat, and if you know exactly what your body needs, and if you're not addicted to substances like sugar, as well as other substances as well. Of course, you want to stay healthy. So what can you do about it? Are there things that you can do in your daily life that can help you to kick the sugar habit? And yes, there are. So I'm going to give you a few things that you can do. And that's even before you need to call me for help. And I'm going to tell you why you would need to call me for help in a minute. Before you indulge in sugary or starchy treats, drink a glass of water and see if that's what you actually need. Sometimes we are dehydrated and we actually go for food or sugary treats, things that we think we need. Drink a glass of water first and see if that solves the problem and solves the issue of your craving the sugar or the starchy treat. You might just be dehydrated. Eat regularly and include more bitter foods than you may be used to, because bitter is the opposite of sweet. And if you start training your body to like bitter foods, and that could be some salad foods, you could go for a salad, you could go for some raw spinach, you could go for some kale, you could go for some radishes. That's really one of my favorite treats, radishes. And something that's a little more bitter you could include in your diet. Dandelion, there's something called Dandy Blend, and that's a very nice, slightly bitter drink that you can have instead of tea or coffee. So start including more bitter foods, and you can do a Google search on this too. What are bitter foods? Use DuckDuckGo instead of Google if you can. So eat regularly and include more bitter foods. Also, this is really important. Remember that you might be missing minerals and other nutrients, and that might be causing you to crave sugar, resulting in you not feeling well. So the lack of the proper nutrients are causing you to go for something and you think it's sugar, so you go for the sugar, which causes more of a problem. So you're really kind of running down a rabbit hole there. You don't have the nutrients you need, so you eat sugar, so you have fewer of you're not able to absorb the nutrients you need, you crave more, and so on. So let's find out what you actually need, and that's when you should call me. If you can't kick this on your own, and if you're not feeling well, or if you're having hormonal imbalances, or if you're having some joint pain that you can't get rid of, you can't sleep, your moods are off, you might need some help. And this is what I do in my practice. If you're not sure if you need help, you can give me a call for a free consultation, totally free. You talk to me. I do not force anybody to come into my practice. In fact, I don't even accept everybody into my practice. I want to make sure that this is the right place for you. And if it is, I promise I will give you my very best to get you healthy. So give us a call at 667-240-2923 and set up that free consultation. Remember, your body has the natural ability to heal itself. At my office, I figure out exactly what each person needs to get well and stay well by analyzing their exact and unique needs and supplying each individual with exactly what they need. Hormone imbalance, digestive disorders, and chronic pain are just some of the many ailments that improve under my care. So I'm really excited. If you want to talk to me, if you want to have a free consultation with me, the number again is 667-240-2923. You can check out the website, which is drlisagordon.com, and learn more about our practice. This is the real deal. Your body has the ability to get well, and I want to help you to be well so that you can shine your light in the world and make other people happy. Bye-bye.